Hello and welcome back to KNF Design. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I try to bring a wide variety of different craft projects to you. If you ever have a craft project you would like me to show you how to make or just want to see me try to make it, let me know down below and I'll try my best to bring that to you. If you like today's craft project, make sure to hit those thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me and it helps bring my crafting videos to more crafters like you. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on any of our crafting fun. So with that, let's get crafting. For today's project, there's not too many supplies needed, and it's a pretty quick, simple, easy project to make, so you can get it out and put it up for Valentine's Day. You could use it for any time, actually, too. It doesn't have to be Valentine's decorations, and it might even be a fun project to do with some kids or other family members. So what we need is, start with here, just a little bit of white cardstock. This is Recollection brand that I like from Michaels. It's also on Amazon. Some different colors of paint. I'm doing kind of the red and pink colors, so kind of fitting for Valentine's Day. So we have a bright red, a diva pink, camo pink, black cherry, and pink polish. Some sponge brushes. I might need a few more, so I have one for each color, or you could just clean it in between. I like the fine tip glue gun here, maybe some extra glue sticks. Then it doesn't have to be these type of puzzles, but just a puzzle, and I thought these were fun. Usually puzzle pieces are cardboard. But this is like a clear plastic, and so then you just kind of, I need to take that little piece off too, there we go. But I thought that's just a little bit more sturdy than the typical cardboard ones. We'll need to probably do a dabbing motion instead on these to cover them. But I think those will cover nicely, maybe a little bit quicker than the cardboard ones. You could also spray paint if you don't want to paint. I like painting. I don't think they actually go together, at least not those ones. That could be tricky doing this puzzle, because then if you don't know what side's up or down. But anyway, yeah, that's why it's impossible puzzle. So I'm going to use these puzzle pieces. You could use different, just normal puzzle pieces if you want. And then I have a nice big piece of cardboard here. It's very thin. This actually came off the back of a cardstock, and you could use, cut out a piece of the cereal box that you have used up, things like that. It's just going to give a piece a little support, which I guess I should tell you what we're actually making if you haven't seen it already in the photos. We are going to make a wreath out of puzzle pieces, so we'll make a little heart. The heart will be on this, and then we'll just glue with our hot glue the puzzle pieces after we paint them onto this, just to give it some more stability. And then I actually will need to get some ribbon or string to hang it from. Or you could just set it up against something as well. Another thing you could do with this is, this came from Dollar Tree a little while back. You could take out this, just pull out this leaf, possibly paint this if you wanted to, or leave it like that, and then put your puzzle piece heart inside here if you wanted, and then it could sit on a shelf or something as well. But I don't think I'm going to do that, but I just wanted to give you another option. And I'm only going to make my heart about 5 inches to kind of hang off of the tier tray, I think. So feel free to make yours larger or smaller, depending on how you want to use it. So let's head into Cricut Design Space to cut out a heart and a little banner here. Those simple designs, you could cut them out by hand if you would like to. Might be a little hard for you to see since they're clear, but as I was cutting out these two pieces on my Cricut, I went ahead and punched out all of my puzzle pieces. They weren't too bad to punch out. If you have any dexterity issues with your fingers, then you may have some trouble and might need some help, but if not, they weren't too bad. They punched out not too bad. These were little pieces that came off, and I thought they were kind of fun, so I might save them in my stash. I probably should do. If I don't use it in a year, then I should throw it away, but yeah, we'll just hide that into my stash and see if we ever use it. That was regular cardstock, so no issue. There are some fold lines, so we want to fold on those lines. Sometimes it's easier if you fold that way first and then fold backwards, but it should be folded kind of like that. So we have that cool little pop out. But I like to fold the lines backwards first just to kind of give us that nice edge. So then you fold that towards it and that inward. And then it'll sit on a hood like that. And you can push it down a little bit more depending how much you want it to stick out. You could actually even put it on both sides and have it sticking out that way. You could do an angle, however you want to do that. For the hood piece, I did put it on my strong grip mat. Again, this piece is extra and you could save it and use it for something else. I tried the flat cardboard setting since this is pretty flat, but it's still a little too thick for that. I had to run it through my machine quite a few times, like 4 or 5 times. I kind of lost track. But what you can do, what I did is I just lifted a little corner to see if it had cut all the way through yet. It did not, so I just hit the go button again. Do not unload the machine, just keep hitting the go until you see it's cut through enough, and it worked out well. So you could try a different setting. That's how it worked for me with that flat cardboard setting. So now that we have all the pieces, I am just going to lay some paper down and no rhyme or reason, just start painting all of these pieces and then we'll glue them on. And as I was pulling these out, I thought it might be kind of cool. I should have bought another puzzle and I could have done like a cool painting on it to have someone else put together, or I don't know, they're just kind of cool. I probably should have bought another one to keep in my stash because now I'll probably never find them again. I did find them at Dollar Tree's toy section if you do look for them. And then I'm just going to do one layer around the heart first with the hot glue, and then I'll double it. And just so you don't see little pieces of cardstock, I am going to paint this, probably do the red color, I think. But yeah, so I'm just going to be painting and then glue those on. Pretty simple. Oh, and I haven't decided yet. I might fill in my letters here, or I might leave it like this, up to you as well. So I decided I wanted all my colors to be even, so I have 5 colors, so I made 5 even piles of puzzles that look like a lot since I'm doing a smaller heart. So this here is how many I did not use that I'll probably have left over, but we'll see. Some of my paints are a little watery, so we'll see how those go. I might end up getting rid of a color if I need to, like this one here is a little old and watery. Oh, this one here, the bright pink, so we'll see if I end up using that one. I do need to replenish my paints. Yeah, and then I might end up doing this light pink for the cardboard or the darker red burgundy. I haven't decided yet.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place.
So all of my puzzle pieces are dry now. It did take a little bit. If you hold it up to the light, you do see through them a little bit. You could go back and color them if you wanted. That's what the backs looks like. I think it's okay for my look. I decided not to go with this bright pink just because it was a little brighter than what I wanted and it was very watered down. I didn't want to do the multiple coats. So I decided just to go with these colors here. Now, since this is on a, here's a good one. Since it's on plastic, it does scrape off easily. So you can just scrape off the paint. So if you get some on the back, you can just scrape it off. And now there's none there, which means that will also happen on the front. So you can either just be very careful and hope it doesn't get scratched and touch it up if it does. Spray it with a clear coat to help protect it. Or I'm going to flip them upside down so you see the color through the clear, and hopefully that will help protect it a little bit. For the hood, I did end up painting both sides just so it looked nice on the back as well. So my glue gun here is ready. I'm just going to glue these around the edges and we'll see if I have enough. If not, I'll paint some more and do some more. That is what our hood is looking like. Back looks nice. Now I didn't use 2 pieces. I could squeeze them in if I wanted to. Maybe. Why not? We'll just throw them in. So I got this idea online. I saw something similar to it, but there were a lot of creators that did the same thing. So I'm not sure who the original one was, but it is a cute idea. Now we just have to add our little saying. And because I want to finish it quickly, I'm just going to use my hot glue. Looks really cute. And then now we just need something to hang it. So I have some pretty ribbon here. I need a bit to hang it. That might be enough. And I'm just going to attach it with glue. I use the tip of my hot glue to help press it down. And really give it a good coating. And there we go. It looks really cute, and it's a fun, simple little Valentine's Day decor. I'm going to go hang it on my tier tray, but it's something simple. You could have your kids paint the different puzzle pieces, and it could be different holidays too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you next time for another fun project. Bye for now. Happy crafting!